So what happened was that volcano went off, and there was a Rolling Stone reporter that was embedded, I think it was in Iraq, and they got too comfortable with this dude being around, and they because he was there, he was stuck because he couldn't fly out, so he was there a lot longer than he was supposed to be, and he reported a bunch of shit that they had said about Obama. Is that Mount St. Helens? No, oh, that's the other one?
It's the 2010 eruption.
Yeah, so this was when it happened. Wow. So
I don't know how to say that
what was the guy's name? The reporter, Michael
Hastings.
So he reported that this general was like being very dismissive of Obama and insulting Obama, and he printed it in the Rolling Stone. And so this general had to resign. And so when this general resigned, this guy Hastings is fucked. He's fucked, right? And he starts saying, "Hey, I think people are following me. I think people are trying to kill me."
He was still in Iraq at the time?
No, he came back to America. And so he was. So listen. Yeah. So he's saying that and then his car goes 125 miles an hour on Sunset Boulevard right into a tree.
Yeah. He had an electric car, right?
No, there was no electric cars back then.
Or it was...
McChrystal's exit, yeah, volcanic intervention. So the volcano blew up, and this guy got stuck there. It says The Runaway General is the title of this story. And so this guy, Michael Hastings, this is like the conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Because his car goes 125 miles an hour right into a fucking tree, boom, and blows up. The engine was like, it wasn't like a regular accident. Like, it was a big one. Like, it was a big fucking accident. And either he did it on purpose, like he was trying to kill himself. Like, this is it. There's a video of it. I mean, this dude is fucking flying down the street.
Tony, for your reference, it's in L.A. off La Brea.
It's
down
off
La Brea, off of Santa Monica.
Look at that. Look how fast he's going. Boom.
And he hit one of those giant palm trees that's in the middle of the road there.
And look at that explosion.
It wasn't.
I thought it was on Sunset. It was no, it was on Sunset.
He was going down La Brea south, I believe.
Okay.
It wasn't a self-driving car.
No. But it was a Mercedes.
2010. They didn't have them then.
No, but what they did have is technology that would allow. Right. They had computers in cars back then. And so the question was,
right?
Do we have the technology to take over someone's car? All you'd have to do is just make it accelerate. You wouldn't necessarily have to point it towards a tree.
Oh, yeah.
You just have it go 120 miles an hour. If you don't care about who it hits,
if
you don't care about the other people, which...
Say it's the middle of the night, which I think this was, right?
Yeah. You just hit it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, this guy can't slow his car down. It's impossible to slow the car down. It takes over the engine. You don't have to be able to steer it. Right. You don't have to have self-steering technology. You just have control the accelerator.
Oh, yeah.
And if you have a computer... If the car is run by a computer, which was this a 2010 car? What kind of car was it?
I believe it was I'll have to check now. Hold on.
I want to say it was a Mercedes.
I know it was a Mercedes, but I don't know the actual year that the car was.
Listen, they had that ability back then. They had the ability to do that to the enemy if they want. Like if you're in Afghanistan or whatever, and you want to make someone's car, you could rig it like that. I'm sure they could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if there's a computer in the car. 2010, it's not that long ago. Right. Seems like it is. 13 years.
Yeah.
13 years ago is crazy to think the technology has moved so far from 13 years ago. Like if it was today, you would say 100% they could do that.
Yeah.
But I think they could do that 13 years ago. And so that was the big conspiracy theory that they whacked this dude because he got McChrystal fired.
Whew. Damn.
Which they probably did.
Yeah, they can. And the more we find out, the more it seems like that stuff happens quite a bit.
And then there was some talk about his blood work. They did blood work on Hastings after he's dead, and he tested positive for amphetamines. But the dirty secret about journalists is a lot of them are on Adderall. A lot of them. Mm-hmm. It's how they make deadlines. For the guys that I know that have taken it, they've been pretty forthcoming about it and saying it's a life changer. It's just like I get so much shit done. Of course, you're on meth.
Yeah,
you're on amphetamines.
Yeah.
So they were saying that he was on amphetamines. He was just cranked out of his mind, and he did that on purpose, which is a possibility. You fucking never know. Sometimes if people think the government's trying to kill them, maybe they crack under pressure.
Yeah.
And they just fucking, I can't take this anymore. I'm just going to drive into a tree.
That's a weird way to kill yourself.
It is, but it's not outside the realm of possibility. Right. But also, if you wanted to have a juicy conspiracy narrative, you wanted to go off Sam Tripoli on that.
Yeah. Very suspicious.
Yeah. It's very suspicious.
Especially since he could have killed himself going full Joe versus the volcano, right? That would have been the classy way to do it when he had a chance.
Well, he wasn't near the volcano.
Right.
Yeah, if he wanted to take a flight over, yeah, he can't. Yeah, but he didn't know that they were going to come for him after that. But that's what they do in that world. They try to take things down. You know, if you're a journalist and you're embedded with these guys and they say something juicy, you can take them down with this juicy thing. This is just what you do. Yeah. Whether or not it's good for the country or not. And that guy was beloved. Apparently, he was just a great general. And now all of a sudden, he's not a general anymore because of a reporter. Oof. Right. And who are his people? The people that are like the professional killers of the world.
Yeah.
That are legally allowed to kill people.
And secretly.
Yeah. Guess what, fuckface?
Yeah.
You just made a big mistake.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I was his friend. I know that's what your job is, but you can make a juicy article just about how hard it is over there and how crazy it is over there. Yeah. Wouldn't that be better?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be better to, like, instead of like some backhanded shit that he's saying to the troops, which they all believe anyway, like, what do you care?
Yeah.
Don't report that, dude. You're going to get him in trouble. Why would you get that guy in trouble? Man. It's just such a dangerous game you're playing.
It is wild. It makes me worry about, I mean, Trump is such a threat, supposedly, to the military that wants to do things, and he wants to bring them back, which he's proven time and time again. And, like, I don't know.